Hello friends, test, checking the mic. Just a little bit of feedback. Hopefully you can hear me. 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 Oh, this poor laptop's fan is going at max speed, which I'm sure is not wonderful for the audio. I'm doing all the things to bring it as much air as possible. How are you all? It is good to be here. It's good to see you. We are probably in our last stream of the first tree. I thought we might finish it last time, but I was running out of energy, so we had to end it at the beginning of a chapter. Turns out it only saves at the beginning of the chapter, so it's a good thing we ended where we did. I have a delicious beverage and a delicious snack. I hope you have had something delicious today, or are looking forward to something delicious later. Honestly, Water, I do not actually recall buying this game. It makes me wonder whether I got it as part of Epic's giveaways. It's possible. Let me look at my options here for a second. Okay, I'm an idiot. It's fixed. At least the mic is. The game audio, however. You hear the game now too? Okay. You hear the game through my webcam mic, through the speakers. That's gotta be the worst game audio ever. Because if I plugged in headphones, you would not be hearing the game anymore. There's a scratchy sound. That's gotta be the fan noise from the laptop. That's the downside of not being able to sit at my desk, is the audio is poop. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to try connecting with a controller and see if it works. I think it probably won't go well, but I can try because I was a little frustrated. Alright, we can change the camera angle. We can go places. Alright. I see something shiny over here. I appreciate your being observant, and you're telling me what you are observing. Okay, jumping is A, going fast is X. Fast is a relative term. Oh, wait, I can also jump with the trigger. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm just figuring out my button mapping here. What is this?
You know what it's like not to have anyone at home. And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds. And it made me want to be free like her. My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes while she was in the hospital. So I told myself I would fold one every day until I could fly myself.
It's a sad game, did I mention?
I think we both have always loved animals, and for me that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed-out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared? I think my dad was the opposite of your dad in almost every way, except he was in the military as well. He coped with alcohol of every kind. The trailer started falling apart, he got angry, and I withdrew. More and more I became the weird, quiet kid who ate lots of origami birds and carried dog biscuits around. I think we were pretty similar when it came to being the weird kids. And that same sincerity in college was one of the reasons I was so drawn to you.
Is it a Patronus?
Life got worse and worse. And at one point, I really didn't think I could survive another day with my soul still intact. I had no real friends, let alone neighbors, since we lived in the middle of nowhere. I should have talked to my teacher, but I was scared what he would do if he found out. As I waited for the school bus one morning, I walked around until I found something in an abandoned shed. Something I can't put into words.
She saw something nasty in the woodshed.
I summoned courage I didn't know I had, and I broke into my dad's room and found the key to the shed where he had locked my bike. I'll never forget that feeling. The wind rushing by my ears as the sun rose over fields of wheat. I was flying for the first time. I biked as far as my legs could take me until I found a house that felt friendly and that felt like home. Those strangers helped me in so many ways. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have found my foster family. And if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have met you. You have strength, Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself. How could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns in this, but it always leads to the same thing.
What's that?
Family.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
We're going off-roading. Exploring. Aha! I see sparkles. Found you. The trees look so mechanical, methodical. Was there anything in Alice in Wonderland that had trees like this? Why is it making me think of Alice in Wonderland? End of line. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Where is this place? I am not sure what I'm looking at. That's a portrait of a fox. And a deer. One of their dad's regiments. Oh. Yeah, when I look at the trees and the way they branch, it makes me think that there was some sort of an animated film that had trees like that. Like, I've seen something like that before, where they're a little bit mathematical looking. They don't look quite natural. But can't quite put my finger on it. That was a little hidden treasure room we found. Wonder whether there's anything on the other side if we go off-roading off on the other side. That's quite a jump, Mr. Fox. Oh wait, it's a lady fox. I forgot about that. She found one of her babies. She was looking for 2 babies. She found one of her babies and it was dead. But we haven't found the other baby yet. Okay, let me try... Oh gosh, why are we hearing Discord sounds when Discord is not open? Honestly, this is really infuriating because I closed Discord. It is not open, but I'm still hearing Discord notification sounds, and I assume that because of the way I have my audio routed, the most janky way possible, that you hear the Discord notification sounds as well. That's not what I expected to see. Oh dear. Is that a Chekhov's gun? It's not placed in our path in a way that it's not inevitable that we would have seen that gun. Because Sneaky Discord always stays open in the background if you click exit from it. You have to close it from the taskbar. Well, I tried. And it just said the Discord wasn't open. I can uninstall it. Guess I'll do that. It's done. Oh, that's not even going to be easy. That's not going to be easy at all. Okay, never mind. I won't uninstall it. This is infuriating. Yeah, the only fix I can think of is to restart my computer. And that would end the stream. I don't want to do that. You know? Hello, Sneaky Star. Oh my. What a view. Look at the deer swimming in the lake. And I see... I see stars over there. We're actually supposed to go over there at some point. I wonder if jumping off of this cliff is one of the in-game unlockable achievements. Not ready yet. I might. I'm considering it. If it becomes obvious that the path we were supposed to take leads to the same place, which I believe it does, then we'll come back and jump off the cliff instead. That can be fun. Fox can kind of fly a little bit. Fox can fall a seemingly infinite amount without taking damage, so... I know, it doesn't sound like an achievement. Yep, that is definitely where we're going. Okay, we're gonna go jump off the cliff. And then come back to that place to dig. Oh, I'm so sorry. My camera must be making me feel relatively ill. Military decorations and a map. That Boca. I was hoping that I would make it to the lake. And no achievement. However, was I supposed to have landed on that rock? I wonder if there's something on top of that rock. Because I landed real near it. No? Okay. From up here. Baby. No. Don't want to scare the deer off. The other one kept running away from me. Okay, there's something to dig for. Over here. Somewhere. Oh, hello, baby. Hee hee hee. You want to play? Okay, I'll stop chasing. And they're so cute. Somewhere there was a place that I was supposed to dig. I saw it. Oh, here it is, right? Hmm. Itty bitty baby. Why are there spots? Alright, this is, slightly disturbing. Let's backtrack. Wow! From up here, I saw something that I was sure was for digging. It turns out it's just a rock. Okay. We still alive, indeed. Alright, not a digging place, just a rock. We go swimming. The deer are walking on top of the water. I mean, it is very shallow. Ankle high to a fox is pretty shallow, but those deer are clearly walking on. Whoa! That baby deer just sunk in. Okay, this is slightly upsetting. They sometimes walk on top and sometimes sink in. Yeah, no, I'm not here for it. That's a nope. That's a big old nope. I need to go up there, but I'm gonna explore over here first. Big versions of the same kind of mathematical trees. Could be just the way the trees were programmed, but I swear that in some of the biomes, the trees were more naturalistic looking than in others. I would not have jumped if I had not been 100% sure that we would make it. Okay, they're inside. No, they were just lying down. I don't get it. I do not get this water. We're just calling this very, very shallow water so that it will be less upsetting that they are walking on top of the water. Physics, who needs it? It's so pretty. I see sparkles. Sparkles up ahead. Let's check behind here. No more sparkles. Alright. You never know where they're hiding. I like this angle. That's intense. bird's eye view. Oh my, more platforming. Oh dear. Hang on. I need to look around and make sure I know where I'm going first. There we go. What is? Nothing? That's strange. Why is this here if not to hide something interesting? Definitely do not think that we are likely to have found all of the sparkles by the end of the game. I am curious whether we'll find like 75% of them. There's an invisible wall. Not a fan of invisible walls in games. Why didn't you just make it some sort of actual wall? Okay, we're gonna turn around. Oh. Even if the fox does not die to falling, I still don't like falling when I didn't mean to. More invisible wall. This is not a place where I expected there to be an invisible wall. What? What? What is going on? I'm so confused right now. Why did we just get teleported somewhere?
The fox knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree. She was almost there. The rain cascaded onto the jade bower where the entrance to the tree was. Life was protected there, because that's where life began. It was now only a mother and a daughter left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination. And destiny.
No! No. No! 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 This is not what I wanted. It's a look before you leap situation. This is not ideal. I don't think the invisible walls are an indication of the very best sort of game development, but you could just take this game for what it is. It's a beautiful walking simulator with certain limitations. I missed it? I missed it. Is the problem here my terrible three-dimensional perception? Alright, now was I designed to fall down there? Or was I supposed to be up there somewhere? I think the likelihood of us having missed something by having fallen down when we didn't mean to is pretty close to 100%. It's possible we could try and climb up here and not be able to. And it's possible that we could climb up here and discover that there's nothing there. Or not even wind up back where we thought we were supposed to be. Let me just confirm, can you hear the Discord notifications that are going on? I assume that you must be able to. I'm so surprised we have been able to continue to climb this far. Does not seem like the game designer intended us to go up there. On the other hand, I did not intend for us to fall down where we fell down, so I think it's fair? No. I don't know. Okay, I give up. I give up. Going back down. Meg, hello. I do not know where I am. We are heading towards the first tree. There's nothing about this game that makes very much sense to me, but it is beautiful. Atmospheric. I'm taking it as it is. Not all games have to make sense. And I'm curious about what percentage of sparkly things, little stars, we have managed to find. I'm guessing we might be somewhere around 75%. So wonderful to see you. Hope things are going as well as possible. What is this odd thing? I don't know what this is. It's a tree. Okay. It's an odd tree. Now, I don't know where I'm going. That's alright. We're just exploring. No! It's getting dark. That means it's going to send me into another chapter. I do not know how I got into this chapter. It literally just, I was walking along and everything went dark and then here we were. I don't understand it at all. But that's okay. Do not have to understand to experience. It's just an experience. Alright, what are you? Dig, dig, dig.
At the end of high school, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Drive. I looked into the best architecture schools on the West Coast and got a dose of reality when looking at other students' portfolios and the high cost of tuition. I still wanted to be something, to be the next Alvaro Siza, and to make those thousands of sketches worth something in my grand history. But now even an internship seemed impossible. Siza helped me understand how essential emotion is in architecture, and he also said light is the real composer of space. I like to think these glints of light, like not finding a job, or even a strange dream about a fox, are something we should be thankful for, even if the illuminated space is something I'm less than comfortable with.
When I was in, I guess, my last few years of high school and college, and a few years after that, I was really obsessed with Frank Lloyd Wright and his architecture. Visited Taliesin West, and as many of his houses, like not homes he lived in, but homes he built, as I could. Not all of them are open to the public, but some are. Hey, Mr. Kristoff, welcome in. Have a good work and lurk. I hope you have wonderful productivity. This could very well be one of my better choices for work and lurk streamers. I see some sparkles. Gotta get up from the other side. There's a house. I don't know if we've seen a house before. I thought I saw a cabin in the woods one time, but then I couldn't ever find it. Thanks for saying hey while you get your things done. Foxes are definitely not meant to climb that. I keep thinking that I'm going to land on my front legs in a way that's going to just send my back end tipping right over head over heels, or which is actually the other way. It's heels over head, right? Just we don't say that. Another house? Oh my. It's half buried. That's kind of upsetting. I do not understand the buried houses. That's okay. That's okay. They're meant to be understood. Oh, the gutter. It did not hold my weight. Okay, let's try going up here. Yeah, very odd. I'm supposed to be able to get in here, up there. Is this a secret area? Or are we running into invisible walls? Why did you even make it possible for me to get up here if you're gonna give me an invisible wall? Maybe this is an area that they meant to develop later on and they just never got around to finishing it. In which case, fine. That's fine. I'd like to have a double jump. Heck, at this point in my life, I'd like to have a single jump. I don't know where I'm going anymore. I think I see something off to the left. Wet, wet, wet. Is this a path to secrets? Or will we get a wall? I kind of think we're gonna get a wall. That's what my vote is. Yep, that's a wall. You can almost see the beautiful valley from here. Okay. It's a ridge we're not meant to climb. That must be the first tree. Or at least it's the largest tree I've seen so far. I'm not only wondering what percentage of the sparkles I found. I'm also wondering what percentage of the parts of the story have I found. Don't let me forget the sparkles on the left there. Actually, I think I'm going to grab them first. Unless that would mean falling? No, I'm okay. Kind of strange. This is obviously leading me down that path. Where is the thing I was supposed to dig? Oh. Here.
Was that the last time you talked to him?
No, I called on holidays, and he would call on my birthday. I guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. I didn't want to ask about his lumberyard, and I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job search. I never went back and visited. I think the last conversation we had was about what movies we had seen, and what exactly a best boy is in the credits. I thought he would be here so much longer.
Yeah, it's things like that where I feel like that was a non sequitur. Yes, we saw there was a hospital bed. But what happened? What was she referring to? Did I miss something over here? We never got up there to that house. Was I supposed to have been able to get up there to that house? I kind of think I am supposed to be able to get up there. What do you guys think? Should I try? Over from the left? I'm really confused. Situation normal. Where's hats? Did I see hats come in? No, I'm seeing things. I need to turn up my contrast on my... little more brightness. None of this looks like a path to a house, you know what I mean? Maybe it's the house that you can't go home to? This does not seem by design. But I see the house. I see the house, but there's a wall right on my left. Man, this is a tease. Maybe, yeah, I'm starting to wonder if this was like part of the game that just wasn't finished. Like he meant us to go here eventually, but we didn't get that expansion pack or that DLC, because there's a wall here. We're at the house and there's a wall right in front of my nose. Don't know what to tell you. Oh hey, I see a sparkle we missed. I don't think jumping makes us go forward any faster. Okay. Let's head back to where we were supposed to be going eventually. Somewhere across from the house. This way? Now I'm confused. That's not where I was. Oh, there's another house up there. Oh, I'm so confused. Where is the entrance? Is it here? No. It wasn't. We tried going this way and it didn't work, right? I don't remember. It seems like a path, but it's not a path. Alright. Oh, okay. Now I know. We gotta go off to the right. I think. But also, I'm wondering if I missed something down here. Because it seemed like such a non sequitur when we dug over there. You know what I mean? It was just like something had happened that we didn't know what. I see a sparkle. Is this a truck? An army truck? Oh. It's an ambulance. So they started talking about his dad as if, you know, his dad had died, but the only clues that we got were the hospital bed and the get well cards that we saw, and now the ambulance, but there wasn't any, like, thing that they talked about, and I feel like we missed something. I think we missed a lot of things. Skid steer. Alright, what's over here? Wall in front of my nose. Really? Yeah, really. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Is this where it's meant to be? Yes, maybe? And there was somewhere where there was a line. But was it here? Was this the place? So right in front of it was a place where we dug. Maybe we'll recognize it. No, we were not here. We were not here before. Or were we? There's wet. I remember there was some wet somewhere. Many wet places in this game. Maybe it was it. I'm about to give up and take that route anyway. If it's not right over here on the left, then I will give up and take that route anyway. Let me look over here. I recall it was opposite the house, and where we just were was definitely not opposite the house in any way, stretch of it. And yet, here we are at the bed. Yeah, this is it. This is where we're going. It's a lovely walk in the rain. And I see a very large tree up ahead. And that may be where our final destination is. No.
In the distance, the first tree illuminated the wasteland. She couldn't go home anymore. She did the only thing she was capable of. Moving forward. My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness. I should have been talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
If the first tree on Earth brought life with it, if it taught the birds to sing and fly and showed saplings how to grow, what could it do for us?
letter I received yesterday from a name I didn't recognize, with a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. More and more, I'm realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the first tree. But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
You already have my love.
Invisible wall? Right here? Really? That's unfortunate. I did not expect this. And what would you tell the tree? To tell our children? What should we tell anyone? Beautiful water. Oh no. We didn't have enough room for it all. Alright, we found 98 out of 112 stars, sparkles, points of light. Much better than I expected. Much, much better than I expected. Some of it may have been when we fell off the cliff. The first tree awakens and gently asks if there is one last message the fox wants to tell her children. She replies back and says, in the end, Death cannot change love. It is the only thing that death cannot end. Love each other. It gave me a fraction, 98/112. I don't know what that means then.
I guess her journey was over. But I have no idea. It was only a dream. A distraction from tomorrow.
I don't think dreams normally bring back to memory so many important feelings. Maybe it was just a dream, but it was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be.
That makes sense.
The only person that would have made the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you. It is the secret of the world that all things subsist and do not die, but only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow, but I'll be there with you every step of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Joseph.
Oh my. What is happening? I'm not doing that. Early morning in Alaska. It is dark. Oh, I was not alone. I thought I was alone. I'm not alone. Is there a door I can interact with? Is that a lamp? Can't see a darn thing. Oh, here's the light switch. This is odd. I have no idea what to do. I'm so befuddled that I'm going back to mouse and keyboard. It's so easy to say I'll be there for you every step of the way, but that is not in our hands to promise. We can say I'd love to be there for you every step of the way and I'll do whatever is in my hands to comply, but life circumstances might deviate us from that plan. That's more realistic, but not as reassuring. Well, we don't know what it was that they were doing the next day, but it sounded to me like they were going to a funeral and that she was going with him. I thought that they were going to his dad's funeral. And if they already had their tickets, then... Oh, here we go. I have discovered how to use doors. It's helpful if you can tell that the door is there. Terrible camera work. So we're in some stage of moving out, moving in, packing up Dad's place. What's in the fridge? Can we get a snack? Is there ice cream? I wanted to know if there was ice cream. I've seen houses laid out like this. This used to be a porch. Should have another door. I do not know where I am or what I'm doing. We're going outside in the pre-dawn. Packing, definitely. Don't know if we're moving out or moving in. Lots of trash, probably packing up Dad's place. This does not look like a new house. I am not a fox anymore. My gait is human. The workshop. Whoa. Okay. Are we going for a ride in the car? Truck. Brat. It's a brat. Okay. Cannot get in. What was the point? Are we supposed to get in this way? No. Cannot interact with that door. I'm really confused. I don't want to walk off the side of a mountain. That's a wall. Okay, we got invisible walls. I do not trust myself to take no fall damage. And I'm not really sure that he's wanting to beat himself off a cliff. Hey, is that a tent? The tent? A tent? Picnic table. Cook fire. Hello? Fireflies in the morning? Are you crazy? Okay, we're going in the tent. I'm not controlling right now.
What the hell?
Okay, we're following the fox. We're running. Kind of trippy. We're running down the mountain in the pre-dawn light, following a glowing fox. This may or may not be physically or mentally safe. Also, as we go down the mountain, it would not be getting more light that fast. Maybe if we were going up the mountain, it would. I guess this is just indicating that time is passing faster than we would think. Also, it's getting snowier as we go down the mountain. This is just... what? I'm so confused. Are we going to start skiing now? Jogging downhill in the snow does not seem like the smartest thing to do? Are we gaining on this fox is what I want to know. Seems like we might be gaining on the fox. We're gaining on the fox for sure. What happens when we catch it? Butterflies. I want to look around, but the way I'm using the mouse and keyboard right now, I can't look around while I'm running forward the way I could while the fox was walking forward. We've lost some ground due to my trying to look around shenanigans. Kind of don't want to catch it. I'm enjoying the process. The tree.
What is this?
I can't move. Did you see her 3 cubs? Oh, we're ascending now. Okay. That was an experience. A real small indie house production. I don't think if there's gonna be any walking back home. We have ascended to beyond the treetops. Would you like to anonymously submit your statement to the first tree to an online moderated database? It may appear randomly to other players. Ah, that's how we got that quote on the tree. Sure. I like it. I kind of thought that was where we were going with that. Oh, shoot. I should have asked water. Yikes. All right, you all. That was the first tree. Big stretch. Let's see. We've been streaming for 1 hour 37 minutes. I am going to take a super short AFK, and then maybe before that we're gonna switch categories. We're gonna go to we're gonna put virtual cottage up on the screen, and we're gonna switch categories to music. And my goal for myself is to play between 1 and 3 songs. I'm gonna pick myself. Let's see. This. I haven't done any music in a very, very long time. We'll just go 40 minutes, including the break. I plan to end stream at that point. So let's also change category. Oh, Water, could you actually do that? Changing category to music? I will do it when I get back from break, if not. I'm gonna take a quick potty break and be right back. Oh, okay. My mic is on. I thought my mic was off. Oh, well. Okay. Let's see if I can get the category changed. Oh, we are in the music category. That's funny. Oh, okay. Well done, Water. Don't know how. Because Nightbot certainly is not with it, but then again, when is Nightbot really with it? So, I mentioned the other day that I recently, as in just a few days ago, discovered a music artist who I had never heard of before and became instantly obsessed. She's absolutely amazing. I'm on my phone using the app. Had to open the stream on a browser window and go to mod view. Oh, okay. Well done. I was right behind you, but you beat me to it. Alright, this music is not doing it for me. I'm going to turn off music. Huh. That's really odd. Now I would like to close that music menu, please. Come on. Alright, we're closing Virtual Cottage and starting it back up again. It's broken. Okay. Let's set it for 30. And let's figure out how to mute the sound without opening that menu. There we go. Okay. That's good. That's what I wanted. That's good. Alright. It's amazing. I haven't touched the ukulele in weeks and weeks, and yet it does appear to be mostly in tune. Oh, that's not love. So, this artist's name is Anne Sylvester, and how do I explain? She's a chanteuse. I mean, genre-wise, yeah, she is a singer, but in terms of genre, she's right up there with Bresson. Well, her body of work is enormous. And the first song that I came across of hers was Une sorcière comme les autres. And I have not tried to play it on the ukulele yet. And we're almost in tune, but not quite. Might be better. Do we have an auto scroll that works? Yes, we do. Soyez comme le tout. Soyez comme la plume d'oie des oreilles d'autrefois. J'aimerais ne pas être folle, s'il vous plaît, faites-vous léger. Moi, je ne peux bouger. Je vous ai porté enfant. Je vous ai porté enfant. Quand vous étiez lourd, pesant votre poids d'amour, je vous ai porté encore. À l'heure de votre mort, je vous ai porté des fleurs, vous émancelez mon cœur. Quand vous jouiez à la guerre, moi, je gardais la maison où j'ai osé mes prières, les barreaux de vos prisons. Quand vous mouriez sous la bombe, je vous cherchais en hurlant. Mais voilà, comme une tombe, et tout le mal dedans. Ce n'est que moi, c'est elle-moi, celle qui parle ou qui se tait, celle qui pleure ou qui est gaie. C'est Jeanne d'Arc ou bien Margot, fille de rave ou de ruisseau. Laissez mon cœur, et c'est mon cœur, ou bien le leur, et c'est la sœur ou l'inconnue, celle qui n'est jamais venue, celle qui est venue trop tard, fille des rêves ou de hasard. Et c'est ma mère ou la vôtre, une sorcière comme les autres. Il vous faut être comme le ruisseau, comme l'eau claire de l'étang qui reflète et qui attend. S'il vous plaît, regardez-moi, je suis vrai, je vous prie, ne m'en vendez pas. Vous l'avez donc fait déjà. Vous m'avez aimé servant, m'avez voulu ignorante, porte, vous me combattiez, faible, vous me méprisiez. Vous m'avez aimé putain et couverte de satin. Vous m'avez fait statue et toujours je me suis tue. Quand j'étais vieille et trop laide, vous me jetiez au rebut. Vous me refusiez votre aide quand je ne vous servais plus. Quand j'étais belle et soumise, vous m'adoriez à genoux. Mais voilà, comme une église, toute la honte dessus. Ce n'est que moi, c'est à moi, celle qui aime ou n'aime pas, celle qui règne ou se débat. C'est Joséphine ou la dépend du pan, fille de nacre ou de coton. Et c'est mon cœur, ou bien le celle qui attend sur le port, celle des monuments aux morts, celle qui danse et qui en meurt, fille bitume ou fille fleur. Et c'est ma mère ou la vôtre, une sorcière comme les autres. S'il vous plaît, soyez comme je vous ai. Vous ai rêvé depuis longtemps, libre et fort comme le vent, libre aussi. Regardez, je suis ainsi. Apprenez-moi, n'ayez pas peur. Pour moi, je vous sais pas que j'étais celle qui attend, mais je peux marcher devant. J'étais la bouche et le feu, l'incendie aussi je peux. J'étais la déesse mère, mais je n'étais que poussière. J'étais le sol sous vos pas, et je ne le savais pas. Mais un jour, la terre s'ouvre et le volcan n'en peut plus. Le sol se rompant de coups, des richesses inconnues. Le maire à son tour des violences à employer. Mais voilà, comme une vague, vous ne serez pas noyé. Et ce n'est que moi, c'est elle ou moi. Et c'est l'ancêtre ou c'est l'enfant, celle qui cède ou se défend. C'est Gabriel ou bien Eva, fille d'amour, de combat. Et c'est mon cœur, ou bien le celle qui est dans son printemps, celle qui personne n'attend. Et c'est la moche ou c'est la belle, fille des brumes ou de plein ciel. Et c'est ma mère ou la vôtre, une sorcière comme les autres. S'il vous plaît, faites-vous léger. Moi, je ne peux plus bouger. Yes, la canto estas longa. What does Virtual Cottage say? Wow. Did it take me 10 minutes to sing that song? I think the song is probably usually about 7 or 7.5 minutes long, but I did sing it slowly because I had never looked up the chords or sung it all the way through or sung it without singing along with somebody, either a cover version or an original, or the original or a live performance. Anne Sylvester is sadly no longer with us. I'm not sure when that song came out, maybe 69? Does that count as first wave feminism? I think if the feminist movement had a little more progress before she came along, she might have been as famous as Georges Brassens, but her ideas were more radical than people were ready to hear. The text in that song does not seem radical to me, but that's from my perspective. I'm sure in 1960s it was radical to say, please acknowledge the work that women do. And stop assuming that that's the type of support that you're entitled to without any acknowledgement or effort on your part. She was singing to two men in her life. Her father, believe it or not, was one of the heads of a right-wing militia at the time in French. There's a sound like a kettle boiling in the background. It's probably the fan of the laptop. We don't have any kettles boiling. The AC is on, but I really doubt that you can hear the AC. I think chances are what you're hearing is the laptop's fan. It's not actually very much or very loud at the moment, but it may be very loud on stream, unfortunately. For sure, poor quality audio is one of the downsides of not being able to stream from my desktop. That song might not have been the easiest choice for me to make. But it was the choice I was inspired to make, so that's okay. I'm pulling up my streamer song list to try and add that song. Let's see. Gotta sign in. No, don't show me Claire pics right now. I want my streamer song list this time. Okay. How do I add a song to this? I'm in edit mode. Okay, there we go. Create new song. Une sorcière. I'm gonna have to fix the accents later. Comme les autres. Artist and Sylvester. It's Sylvester with an R-E, in case you're looking. I'm making it a favorite. And it's in French, so it gets the international button, ukulele button, radio button. Okay, and then we edit that and add the tabs. There it is. Done. I feel, well, I sang it slowly and gently, but it was a long song. But it's the song that I've been listening to the most over the last few days. It's been in my head even when I haven't been listening to it, so it was the obvious choice. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. I wonder if I never used the favorites radio button before the favorites category, because I just clicked on the favorites category and it's the only song in it. I wonder whether that category got broken at some point, or what happened. I'm gonna, hello? A newly created category, Coraco. Crank the awesomeness up to 11. Thank you so much for those bits. I didn't know it was a newly created category. Or let me rephrase that. I had forgotten when that category was created. I'm gonna try, there's a fine, fine line. And I'm not really quite sure how to set myself up here. I think sitting with my legs folded with the ukulele might be my best bet. Alright, can we do auto scroll? Yes. No, that's transposing. That's not what I meant. Auto scroll. Yes. Okay, let's try it. We added it a few weeks ago, my gosh. There's a fine, fine line between a lover and a friend. There's a fine, fine line between reality and pretend. And you never know till you reach the top if it was worth the uphill climb. There's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of time. There's a fine, fine line between a fairy tale and a lie. And there's a fine, fine line between you're wonderful and goodbye. I guess if someone doesn't love you back, it isn't such a crime. But there's a fine, to waste on you anymore. I don't think that you even know what you're looking for. My own sanity, I've got to close the door and walk away. There's a fine, fine line between together and not. And there's a fine, fine line between what you wanted and what you got. You gotta go after the things you want while you're still in your prime. There's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of time. I've just discovered something new about ultimateguitar.com. You can post a video of yourself singing a song. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 3 of them are from the same person. Just 3. Interesting. But I'm not logged in, so I don't even see how one would do that. New discoveries. Okay. I'm going to take off the ukulele and just stretch a little bit before I decide whether or not to try to play a third song. What does Virtual Cottage say? 9 minutes to go. Theoretically, we could have a short song. We could not have a long song because I sing slowly right now. There's pluses and minuses to singing slowly. One is it gives your brain more time and your fingers more time to figure out what's going on. That's wonderful. But the minus is it takes more air. And I don't necessarily have all the air. Let's see. Something not too hard, not too high, and yet songs with a bit of feeling in them have been something that seems to kind of work for me right now. Maybe that means, like, if it's a song that requires passion, then I have somewhere to go. I have something to pull from. I don't know. What am I trying to say? This one, I'm not sure. It might take too much air, but I don't think it's too high. Let's try The Winner Takes It All. This could be a mistake. Might be a mistake. Why is it that I'm struggling to try and figure out how to put this on the list? There we go. Add to queue. Okay. No capo. Either E minor or E minor 7. Okay, well, I like both those chords. Let's look at that choice first. Yeah, I kind of like the E minor better for this song. That's the suggestion the first thing I put in. Good idea using Virtual Cottage for visuals and timing. I should consider it. I think I have it. Yeah. Well, what I was thinking about doing was trying to get animes set up again, but I only started that like a half an hour before stream, so that didn't happen. But since I'm really not feeling up to being on camera yet, I think it's time for me to start getting creative about what my options are. In general, it's been helpful for me to ask myself, okay, instead of just going, I can't do this or I can't do that, going, okay, how could I do this or how could I do that? I don't want to talk about things we've gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more is to play. The winner takes it all, the loser standing small beside the victory. That's her destiny. I was in your arms, thinking I belonged there. I figured it made sense, building me a fence, building me a home, thinking I'd be strong there, but I was a fool, playing by the rules the gods may throw the dice, their minds as cold as ice, and someone way down here loses someone dear. The winner takes it all, the loser has to fall. It's simple and it's plain, why should I complain? But tell me, does she kiss like I used to kiss you? Does it feel the same when she calls your name? Somewhere deep inside, you must know I miss you, but what can I say? Rules must be obeyed, the judges will decide, the likes of me abide, spectators of the show, always staying low. The game is on again, a lover or a friend, a big thing or a small, the winner takes it all. I don't want to talk if it makes you feel sad, and I understand. You've come to shake my hand. I apologize if it makes you feel bad, seeing me so tense, no self-confidence. But you see, the winner takes it all, the winner takes it all, the winner takes it all. The winner takes it all. Oh, have good chiropractor. Good, good, good. Good to hear. Alright. I'm cutting myself off. That's my limit. 3 songs today. First day back to singing. It feels very, very, very odd. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't sound like me to me, but there's only one way forward, and that is through. I've been very lacking of strength and energy, and so I just have to take that into consideration and do what I can, but not singing is not the way to feel like yourself when you're singing. So I'm gonna have a look for who we might raid today. If you all have anyone in particular in mind, feel free to suggest. No guarantees, but I love to ask other people what they are into. Oh yeah, I meant to unfollow them. I forgot to do that. Okay, yes, I think that's what we'll do. Do you know anything about the game that Robin's playing? I haven't heard of it. It's a text game. Cool! I love text-based games. Old. Very cool. Okay. I'm excited to see this. Alright, I'm kicking off that raid. And I'm doing a shout out in case anybody gets left behind. Did that work? Good. If anybody gets left behind, please click on that. And let's see, what else do we do? Raid call, sub-raid call. That's how we do those. Copy and paste that if you would like to participate in the yelling when we get to where we're going. I do one more shout out. Oh, a Mr. You know what? This is starting to sound familiar. Maybe I played this back in the way long ago. Okay, one more shout out, just so that people can be sure to find their way there, because sometimes people don't get brought along when we all get raptured. Some people get left behind, and I don't love it. So the SLO command, !SO, helps us all get to where we're going. Alright, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today and finishing up that game. I am streaming again on Friday. Friday is the Esperanto language stream, and on Sunday will be Wildflowers. See you then. Bye!